Well, the new Congress has only been at work about a week, and there's already a widening gap between House and Senate Republicans. The battle for the House Speaker is seen as the breaking point for some in the Senate. Correspondent Joe Khalil live for us in Washington with more on this rift among Republicans and what's at stake. Joe?
And Natasha, there is this growing divide here on Capitol Hill. It's a large group of House Republicans increasingly not on the same page as Senate Republicans. And that divide could have serious impacts on how the government functions and whether the government shuts down eventually. So some of our Republican sources are telling us that, look, there is a lot of frustration among Senate Republicans over what they see as a dysfunctional House. And it starts with the chaotic race for Speaker that dragged out for an entire week. In fact, Texas Republican Senator John Cornyn told our partners at the Hill, referring to House Republicans, quote, "Don't they realize how embarrassing this is? If it's this hard to elect a speaker, imagine how hard it's going to be to pass any legislation." And with comments that House Republicans didn't take too kindly to. Speaker McCarthy took a shot at Senate Republicans this week, saying that while the House has been working to pass major bills, the Senate hasn't even been in session. So look, the first real test for both of these chambers working together is fast approaching now. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said this week that her department's going to begin extraordinary measures to pay the bills of the U.S. government. By June, the government could run out of money and risk shutting down if Congress doesn't raise the debt limit. A lot of hardline House Republicans say doesn't matter. They are not going to raise the debt limit unless they can get serious spending cuts in return, including slashing upwards of $70 billion from the Pentagon budget. Now, our Republican sources in the Senate telling NewsNation a lot of them are not going to accept massive defense cuts from their House colleagues. And we're also hearing now that some moderate House Republicans are working behind closed doors right now with Democrats to find a way to get around the more hardline Republicans in the House who say they refuse to raise the debt limit. But Speaker McCarthy and other GOP leaders say that their Senate counterparts are just going to have to bend.
The first thing I would say is, why don't you make the House and the Senate both produce a budget? They don't produce a budget, so you know they're wasting money.
Now, this week, we do expect to learn a lot more about how the House, both Democrats and Republicans, are planning to tackle the debt limit fight. So we're going to see coming up here shortly how that's all going to flesh out. One Republican lawmaker is saying today, though, he expects it is going to be a knife fight, how he described it. Natasha.
A knife fight, all right. Joe Khalil live for us in D.C. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.